Today we are discussing God's timing. God created space and time that Einstein could do his equation on space and time. God created molecules and matter so that Isaac Newton can get his equations on motion. So many pioneering scientists believed in God and his design. Einstein seems to have lost his faith of early days because early days he said God does not play dice with his cosmos. Anyway, firstly, our birth, growth, and death is time listed by God, so don't take your own life. There's a God listing on it. Secondly, your sow and reap times are from God, so the best you get, the best dividends you make from your early childhood to later life is a sowing and reaping, timing, harvest related thing. And God gives the best time for your seed, best time for your harvest, when you keep your ear and your heart's ear listening to Him. Then God opens doors in His time. In His time, God makes a way. There's a famous song. So there are seasons that are testing, trial, tribulation, which have a decreed end. God does not waste your sorrow. There are exercises and learnings and patience, character that grows during those testings, trials and tribulations. They have their time and they have their end and they have their good result. Wait patiently. Then we have times for learning, training and management even from our very young days. Learning of languages is best done before the age of 5, so don't give your child the screen. God has set in motion a natural ability to absorb phonemes, language structures, grammar structures of 2 languages, which is best done before the age of 5. So there's the time for learning language, getting your fingers into language writing and learning the language and keep learning the language. Then there's a time for management, mathematics, and training. So toys that we work with train our kids for his management, mathematical, time management. But electronic toys do what they do and children only follow. So electronic screen, smart screen is smart, boy becomes stupid. So don't waste your kid's time by putting him on early on a screen. Then we have a time that comes for our work, teaching, learning, training for our future work field. Certainly passing 14, we have to concentrate on that. Then we have a time for our success, significance, and succession and legacy. So up to 43, we work for our success, having begun our profession when we are 24, 25. By 33, we would have learned to become, we would have been trained to the potential we have, or we would have been undertrained, underperforming, and we will have a howl, scowl, and a growl in our life by 33, or we would have reward, satiety, satisfaction, and focus when we are 33. So when we have got the infrastructure of our career and future by the age of 33, you have to have it. If not, you are groping. This, what I mean is, your infrastructure for growth, greatness, and your best potential is done by 33. If not, by 33, you have a howl saying unfair, you have a scowl saying I should have done better, you have a growl against you who have done better. But if you have got your infrastructure well adapted to the best potential God has for you by 33 to 43, you work to become top of that field. By that time, you are working with others of your caliber, and yet others whom you are helping. So by 43, you have achieved success, and you think of significance and stewarding the gift of others. So God has a timing season even for your life graph. 43 to 60, you are known for stabilizing, stewarding others, which becomes your significant success, yes? But you have stewarded and you begin to be known as for your contribution. Then from 60 onwards, you are working for your succession and your legacy. And it is research-wise, now it is known 60 to 70 are your most productive years. Secondly, 70 to 80, you continue to be productive. In my own life, I got into my God vocation and call at the age of 28. Then, when I was turning 42, again, when I was turning 40, I had a chance to get back into my profession, medical academics. When I say chance, it was a God-ordained chance. And in it, I caught up with my development in my medical field, particularly in pharmacology. And then I began to understand the brain neurochemical transmitters, and I was able to get into the brain screen balance with much research and new graphics that were not found in the internet or anywhere else, and understand how the screen shifts someone from top-down regulation to bottom-up regulation of addictive behavior, role of dopamine, serotonin, GABA, oxytocin, and many other things, how they work, how God has designed them. What I am saying is a time for reroute, time for course rerouting. For some, it may be a time for course correction. Don't miss that time. Don't go far away from the course God has and the best God has for you. So there's a time for course correction. In my case, it was a time for course rerouting, to add, at the age of 40, to add to me a knowledge of my academic field that would serve me to this day. So first came the brain screen issue, and when in 2019 the COVID issue came up, I was already well set in my academic understanding to realize and write on the issues behind the COVID spike protein and the mRNA shots. Then, by the age of 33, I was into associating with 12 lifelong friends. They are friends to this day, very closely sharing our lifestyle and our life walk. In it, they partner and they feel they are fulfilled in it. But before all that, there is a very precious relationship that comes, discovering your other half in life. A God time comes. Thankfully, it came to me as I had finished advanced level examination in Sri Lanka, coming first in the island, in the biostream, doing physics, chemistry, botany, and zoo. I met my life partner, Hivanti. As she entered law college, I entered medical college. And she got 3 first classes, and I became backstop in the Colombo Medical Faculty. Soon after our graduation, we were married and set for life. Time for knowing your life partner with certainty. God has much direction and help to offer this. So I have listed 12 things, and as I send this clip to you, I will send the list of 12 things that I have listed about God and timing. Then in your business or your profession, God has given you long-standing partners. Then God can give you short-term partners. Know the difference. Everything can't be short-term. All people are not long-term. Know the difference. God has timing even for your business, work, or professional partners. But then we all must know that a day comes, as Ecclesiastes says, the golden cord will snap, and then the golden bowl God will call upwards. And by that time you would have made many silver networkings and golden apples, good fruit of your life, well rewarded, satiety all the days. No blood pressure, no hypertension, no depression, and a golden sunset awaiting you. Only God knows whether it is 75, 85, or 95, but certainly those are the years that you will be most productive for yourself and for your children and for your grandchildren. I should mention this: at 43, your daughter or son may be about 15, so you must learn stewarding them is even more important than doing your corporate and professional thing. Do both well. Don't neglect your family. Then your grandchildren come at a certain stage. Consider that also as a golden season, inputting into their life, sharing in their life, investing in their life. And may you have enough provision all the days of your life. And may you not be hassled by any bodily illness. May you walk with your eyes not dim, with your ears hearing well, and your backbone straight metaphorically and physically, and your heart and brain doing very well with God blessing you. Thank you for listening. I am Dr. Lalit Nandis. This is a little talk on God's timing and my life. If you want any more clips on my usual subjects of screen-brain balance, please send a WhatsApp to +94 74 211 5011. If you want a cost-free consultation for your child's digital issue or other addictions or character difficulties, please give a telephone call for a cost-free consultation booking for 077 151 2801. I am Dr. Lalit Nandis. My last official post was as head of Department of Pharmacology in a state medical faculty. Thank you for listening.